Hello people of the internet, I am JCMX101 and I welcome you guys back to another episode of Pokemon Sword Ranked Life. Today, we'll be jumping back in the ladder with a brand new team. So, first of all, happy holidays. I think around the time this video goes up, it should be Christmas Eve, I believe. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves at home. I'm over here at my home, just relaxing, getting ready to jump online to get some people. I got my tea ready. Just a good old time. Let's see. Oh yeah. So, without further ado, let me show you guys the team that we'll be using for today. We got Kiwami, the Pelipper, who's holding the Focus Sash. We have Drizzle, max speed, max special attack. Has the Tailwind and Hurricane. So pretty much the idea is we're gonna go Pelipper, sets up the rain, we go Tailwind with super fast, and then we go from there. Next up on our team, I'm using Leon, Leon. He is holding the choice specs. He is max special attack, max speed. The team is not completely 100% finished. As you guys can see, the nature is not the most optimal nature, but it's fast. And plus Tailwind, it pretty much outspeeds everything in the game. So, he has choice specs, so he has all special moves. Muddy Water for hitting both of the opponent. Ice Beam for Dragon, Flying, Grass, you name it. Ground. Snipe Shot, which is like its signature move. Just in case, like we saw last time with the Butterfree, who had Rage Powder. With Snipe Shot, I can just hit whatever I want to hit. It, like, follow me, all that stuff, doesn't matter. Then we got Dark Pulse for Ghosts. So yeah, that is Leon. Then I got Snowy coming back for another episode. I decided, since it's winter and it's Christmas time and whatnot, he's snowman, snow thing. It fits on the team. Also, it's not the exact same. He's holding Choice Band this time, because the idea is Pelipper sets up the Tailwind, so now we're super fast. Snowy is already super fast. Well, it's 95 base, so it's pretty fast. Double that, and it pretty much outspeeds anything anyway, so we don't need the Choice Scarf. And then we go for this moves. I'm not 100% confident on Thrash, it's just in case, I suppose. Then we're bringing back Mimikyu, who has been trained and is slightly better now. And it's still rocking the same moves. Oh no, that's right. I finally got Swords Dance. So now we can truly set up with Mimikyu and hopefully sweep from there. And then this is the last and newest member of this team that we'll be using today. It's holding the Choice Scarf. It has Strong Jaws, Max Attack, Max Speed, Adamant Nature. Very simple. We go fast. We use its signature move, which is Fish's Rend. Fish's Rend, it doubles in power if you attack first. So, doubling in power in the rain with Strong Jaw, lots of damage. So, as you guys can see, there's a terrible flaw in this team. Oh, wait, my bad. There's one more member. You guys know him. You guys love him. We got Table Turner coming back, rocking the exact same set as before. He did get a little bit of extra training, and I think I gave him a better nature, I believe. So his special defense is slightly better than it was before. So he's ready to go. Assault Vest, Superpower, Foul Play, Night Slash, Psycho Cut. He works good on the team because Tailwind doubles his speed because it's not actual speed boost, it's just like a passive thing, so his contrary doesn't make him go slower. So he's a good boy. He's ready to go. So yeah, the idea with this team is we lead Kiwami. It sets up the fucking rain. We set up Tailwind, and then we rock from there. Literally no defenses, full aggro. Hopefully it doesn't completely bite us in the butt. But that is the team. We're going to be using it for the next 3 episodes. 9 battles, hopefully. And we'll see how it goes. Oh, wait. I forgot. Damn it. Oh, no. Go back. Oh, cool. Never mind. I wanted to go back to connect to the internet because I forgot. But here we go. Rank battles. Double battles. Sure, I'll like to share the data. Ooh, we are Pokeball tier now. We went from Premier Ball to Pokeball tier. That's pretty good. Ooh, 20 BP, thank you! I've been struggling to get battle points to, like, train my team. As you can see, my entire team right now is sitting at level 100. That's because Pokemon has an event right now where there's Delibirds in the wild area, and those Delibirds give a lot of good candy for leveling up. So if you guys are watching this right now, I suggest go do some raid battles. Oh my god. Let's see, it's the exact same concept as my team, except that he has better support for it. But I have the rain. Okay, so we're gonna start Pelipper. Then I go Mimikyu. And Malamar. I think that's gonna be the play for this game. His team looks terrifying. He has, I think, 2 potential infiltrator Pokemon, which doesn't really affect me too much because I don't have substitutes, but we'll see how it goes. As you guys can see, I also did forget to mention, I am rocking new gear. That is not me, that's the opponent. So I set up the rain for him, which is terrifying for me. I'm just gonna go Tailwind, Dynamax, Max Starfall, the Dracovish. I'm not gonna think it too hard. Just Max Dynamax. We're Dynamaxing first, that means I'm faster, I believe. Or he's just not Dynamaxing at all. So we're gonna become a big Mimikyu. I'm gonna go for the fairy terrain, so that way they can't status any of my mons. So we don't have to deal with that. I went for Tailwind, so we can start getting that speed going, because his team is very, very fast. So yeah, we Dynamaxed first. So we're gonna go first. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens with the what's it called? With the Whimsicott. It could go for Sleep Powder, Flatter, yeah, Tailwind. So, with him going for Tailwind, well, Pelipper survives decently, but that is going to bring up the sand, which, honestly, I'm not too mad about. Also, he attacked me first, so I guess I was just straight up wrong. So we set up the Misty Terrain, so no status effects can go off. I take a recoil from the Life Orb. Pelipper sets up my own Tailwind. And we're gonna get buffeted by the sand. He's gonna get buffeted by the sand. And from here, I guess we just fire a Hurricane. And then I go Max Phantasm on the Dracovish. Since it'll still finish it off, and I'll reduce the defense of the Whimsicott. Oh, I went first this time. So, goodbye, Dracovish. I'm still... Ooh, a super necessary crit. But right now, we're chilling behind the disguise. Whimsicott doesn't have Focus Sash if it had one. I'm a little surprised I went before the Whimsicott. So he breaks my disguise. It's totally fine. Mimikyu has done more than enough already. And he can't status me, like I said, because of the Misty Terrain. So we're chilling. Pelipper's gonna get to miss the Hurricane because of the sand and whatnot. It's okay. Honestly, Pelipper has done everything it needed to do. If it can fire some extra moves, that's good. If it can't, then it's oh well. It's whatever. He already did his thing. Lucario. Lucario's scary. And I try to fire off a Scald, maybe get a lucky burn. And I'm gonna go for Max Phantasm on the Whimsicott. Because we know we went first. He's already at -1 defense, I believe. So, yeah, just go goodbye, Whimsicott. Lucario's defense also goes down. The crowd goes wild. What a play. Oh, what Pelipper? Being faster than Lucario, can we snag the burn? Nope, no burn. Mimikyu takes a meteor something to the face. I forgot what it's called. I literally just read it. Meteor Mash, I think is what it's called. I think this is our last turn of Tailwind though. Which is very unfortunate for us. So, yeah, it's the last turn of... If I activate it again, does it go away? I guess I'm just gonna fire off a Scald and go for Shadow Sneak on Lucario, because if he goes for Bullet Punch, we know we're faster, so we at least get some damage. Because I don't want to go for, oh, I could have. I could have gone for, fuck, what's the move called, Play Rough on the Noivern. And, you know, just got rid of it, but I wasn't sure if Lucario had Bullet Punch. And I didn't want to just, like, let my, my Mimikyu go down without doing extra damage, since we already had the damage ready to go. So here, what I do is, I think to guarantee my win, I go for Tailwind on Pelipper, and then I'm just gonna go for Ice Beam. I don't know if I'm faster than Noivern. Oh, I am faster. Okay, goodbye, Noivern. Quad effective, you have no Focus Sash. Goodbye. Cool! And we start today's Christmas Eve episode with this brand new team with a win. What a way to start. What a way to start. I like his shirt, though. That Arcanine shirt. Nice and clean. I might go snag it for next episode. Well, not next episode, but the next set of videos. No. Continue battling. Yes, please. Oh, rank 5. Got some good. Keep giving me battle points. I need him to keep making different mods. I know there's a so for you guys, if you guys are wondering why I struggle to make teams, it's because I don't really breed for teams. It's just like, oh, go catch mons that have like cool abilities and whatnot. Most of the time ends up being raid mons or like mons that I used in the story. I go train those to 100, hyper train them, and then, you know, use them. So my opponent's team, Steel Dragon Dude, Weezing, Rotom, Arcanine. Okay. This is kind of dangerous for me. Like, that Gastrodon, I can't really deal with it. I don't have any Grass-type moves on my team, unfortunately. So what I'm guessing is, I'm going to start Pelipper, because we need that speed. But, I'm going to go with Dracovish. No, not Dracovish. No, not Dracovish. Malamar, just in case he starts with a Steel-type drag. Oh, actually? No, if he starts with a Steel-type Dragon, we just go with Darmanitan and just superpower it into the next dimension. Dracovish just does a lot of damage, so I'm gonna bring him. And then Malamar in the back, I suppose. I feel like my team is pretty, like, not well suited for this. I can see him not bringing Arcanine since I have a lot of water types. He sees the rain on Pelipper. The Mimikyu is a problem for me, but we'll deal with it when it comes. Oh, another person with no special background or poses or anything. It's a shame. I always like seeing those. The gamer. Ooh, this music. Let's see. Does he have neutralizing gas? Yes. Okay, so Mimikyu does not have disguise because of Weezing, which means we don't have the rain. But it's fine, because I can just do that. Do this. Do this. And then just try to eliminate Mimikyu immediately. I am okay with no abilities. Most of my abilities are, like, not that important. Obviously, we lose Guerrilla Tactics, which is kind of bad, but it's not the worst. There are worse things to lose. Like Disguise, for example. I wonder if he... Oh, he didn't switch Weezing? Okay, so Mimikyu's Disguise should not work because of the neutralizing gas, right? Oh, I guess it's only for my side. Oh, okay, that was a little hasty on that, then. That could cost us the game, potentially. But we are super fast now. Goes for Will-O-Wisp. I believe... No, he can still burn me. That's a shame. Mimikyu goes for Trick Room. Ooh. So the tables have been turned. The turns have been tabled. So let's see. Well, with that in mind, I guess I'm just gonna fire off a Scald and Mimikyu. And then... Just gonna fire off some more moves on the Mimikyu. He withdraws Mimikyu. Okay. So he goes into his, like, Steel Dragon. Pelipper takes it like a champ, but we're confused. Okay, Pelipper, you can break through, right? Nope. Pelipper cannot break through. That's huge, like, for my opponent. Weezing gets buffeted. He gets buffeted. Pelipper gets buffeted. And then Darmanitan gets burned. Okay, so we know he's gonna go and take out my Darmanitan. So just in case he doesn't, I'm gonna go for a Max Knuckle, hoping that we survive his move, which I highly doubt because Darmanitan's super squishy. So it's not looking good for us. He still has his entire team. My Darmanitan's pretty much useless. That mistake at the beginning, so it's good to know. So neutralizing gas seems to only affect the opponent's mons. So that's like huge. That makes Weezing a lot better. So yeah, he's just gonna go for this. He's gonna take out my Darmanitan. Darmanitan's too fragile, and with that burn, it became pretty much useless. Like the only chance that I had at like doing serious damage to this Drelagon was for me to predict him to go for this Mon, and then use Superpower or like Max Knuckle on it. That was like my only chance to like seriously damage it before Darmanitan went down, but it's alright. We got Assault Vest. We can start going. Oh no, wait, neutralizing gas. So Well, this is fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this, and then go for Psycho Cut on the Weezing. And then we'll see how it goes. Weezing is the fastest thing on the field still because of the... We should take that decently well. But I don't know if we can survive the max steel spikes anymore. We are Assault Vest? Yes! Oh, yes! Table turner. Turning the tables. So, we need a crit on this Psycho Cut. High crit ratio. No crit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maybe a burn? Compensation burn? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, but he has a citrus berry. Interesting. I don't see many people using the pitch berries anymore like it was in Sun and Moon. Oh, my Malamar did go down to the hell. So this hell, well, Tailwind pitted out, which means that the slow. I might be slower than Weezing now, which makes me faster than Weezing. Let me see. This is the last turn of both Hail and Trick Room. So... I think I go for Tailwind here. And then just... Psychic Fangs? The Weezing? Pelipper goes down. I think, yeah, Dracovish goes down from. Oh well, my opponent did pretty well. I wasn't prepared for the Weezing. I pretty much lost the game as soon as I didn't know that Weezing's neutralizing gas didn't affect Disguise. So that's good to know for future reference, for information in the future. But that's good. That's all right. We're doing. We're still 1-1. So let's see. Oh no, I don't want to see my opponent's team. Let's go for our third battle of the episode. Hopefully we can. What? Oh, we went down. Ooh. Ooh, getting to Masterable Tier is going to be a lot more difficult than I thought then. I'm going to need to take the team building a bit more serious. So we found an opponent really fast. That's good. Let's see. It seems like some kind of sand with speed. Does not seem like a Trick Room team, so I'm feeling confident to bring Pelipper once again. And we're going to go Pelipper... Pelipper, Malamar, Inteleon, and Mimikyu, I think is gonna be the play for this set. I am very afraid of that Snorlax, because Snorlax is very bulky in the special defense side. So, if Malamar can't handle Snorlax, we're gonna have a huge problem. Mimikyu Rotom. Interesting. So why do I prioritize more? I think Tailwind is still the play. I go Tailwind. And then I Night Slash the Mimikyu. Mimikyu could go play rough on Malamar and it would probably one-shot me. So I'm playing a very dangerous game, but if he does do that, like Volt Switch, we know that's coming. We live on 1, we got Focus Sash. The question is, did Mimikyu double into that slot? If it is, my opponent's Mimikyu loses his Disguise, which is huge for me because I have my own Mimikyu, and then we can get a free setup with Mimikyu. Aegislash, that is problematic. Mimikyu goes for Swords Dance. That is fine. Because we go for Tailwind. So now that we're faster than Mimikyu, He's about to lose his disguise. So down goes Mimikyu's disguise. Bloop. Disguise gets busted. Okay, now with this in mind, I'm gonna fire a Scald, hoping I can get the burn on the Aegislash. And I'm going to Dynamax Malamar and go for a Max Darkness on the Mimikyu. If my opponent Dynamaxes the Mimikyu and goes for the Starfall, he might take down Malamar even at the Dynamax state, which could be a problem. But we'll deal with that as time comes, because we are faster, and if he does Dynamax the Mimikyu, he loses his priority Shadow Sneak, so then I could come in with my own Mimikyu and take it out. There's going to be a lot of mind games coming up, because he still has that Choice Scarf Rotom in the back. Aegislash going on the aggressive, going for that Shadow Sneak. Yeah, taking out my Pelipper. I saw that coming. I was expecting more of Mimikyu being the one taking out the Pelipper, not the other way around. And Mimikyu just gets obliterated without the disguise. Now, Aegislash is in a very finicky situation, because if he goes for Kingsguard, instead of lowering my attack by 2, my attack will actually increase by 2. So, Aegislash is not in a good position. Me, on the other hand, I'm sending out my own Mimikyu with my own disguise. We have this big boy Malamar. We still have the Tailwind up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my Swords Dance, and I'm going to go for a Max Mindstorm on the Rotom. This will negate the future future Shadow Sneaks from Aegislash, and Aegislash is a lot slower than all the rest of my mods. The fastest mod on my opponent's team at the current time, it's the Rotom. Rotom could play some cheeky stuff and go for like Will-O-Wisp on my Mimikyu, rendering it at base power, because we just went for a +2 attack. He goes for Volt Switch, he just breaks my disguise, that is fine. If he does have a Dark type and puts it on that slot, somehow predicting that I was going to go for Max Mindstorm on that slot, props for my opponent. And my opponent is deciding. He brings the Dragapult. We'll see how well Dragapult can tank this Max Mindstorm. It takes it decently well. The battlefield got weird. So this is my last turn of speediness. So I'm going to use that on the Aegislash. Aegislash cannot go for any priority moves. He already went for King's Shield, so he's going to take this to the face. He is in defensive stance, so he might survive. If he is weakness policy, my opponent has still a really good chance of coming back in this game. So he doesn't change stances yet, so he could be going for Iron Head on the Mimikyu, which would take Mimikyu out. But Mimikyu already took out 2 Mons. We still have our Inteleon in the back. Aegislash survives this, but now he's going to be at minus special defense. He goes for stance change. Goes for Shadow Ball on the Mimikyu. That should take out Mimikyu. Yep, Mimikyu goes down. But like I said, Mimikyu took out big threats. He has leftovers. Okay. So the stance change. Oh, my Tailwind petered out, but it's fine. His remaining Mon, actually that's not fine. Ooh, my opponent might still have this in the bag. I miscalculated the Tailwind turns. So what I need to do here is go for Superpower on Rotom. Ooh, boy, this just got super intense, because now Rotom's faster. And I forgot he still has his Dynamax. Oh my god. I might have just lost this. We still have the rain, so no fire moves. But he could go for like max lightning and just destroy my Inteleon. Goes for stance change. That was obvious. Uses King's Shield. It's fine. We're faster. Muddy Water connects them both. Aegislash protects. Huge damage from Rotom, and that's the game. Because Rotom can't kill both of my Mons. We know we're faster with Inteleon. So, Inteleon, whoo! The speediest boy in the land. Just goes down to a critical. That mattered. I'm pretty sure that mattered a lot. Because now, Inteleon goes down. As expected. We go for the superpower. Rotom goes down. We get that attack boost, that defense boost. We're holding the Assault Vest. We know the Aegislash has Shadow Ball. Assault Vest, we eat that up. He already went for the stance changing move, the King's Shield. He's done. We go for that nice slash. If he goes for King's Shield and it works, I get +2 attack. Pretty much game. He can't go for priority moves. I'm faster. Down goes the egg. It's like, woo! Table turner. Turning the tables on my opponent. And that is going to be 2-0 for the day. Let's see if our... well, next episode you guys will see how high that victory puts it on the ladder, because for whatever reason it doesn't tell me right now. But yeah, that was some pretty intense battles. As you guys can see, this team's slightly better put together than my previous team. That's mostly because my previous team wasn't even fully hyper trained or had good nature, so I've been grinding up. So hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas Eve, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Christmas for more Ranked Life. Oh, sorry for the awkward. This is just a habit, so I'll save. And once again, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Ranked Life. Bye.